Starting an LLC in Georgia? Well, let's cut right to the chase. This LLC will shield your personal assets, think home and car, from business creditors. If you do it right, we'll guide you through these 5 crucial steps and set one up in no time. While we're here, we'll reveal shortcuts to cut fees and guide you through post-formation steps. Don't skip them, or your LLC might get dissolved. No more preamble, let's get right into step 1, choosing a name. The first step, choosing a name, must be approached carefully since naming issues are actually one of the primary causes of LLC filing rejections in Georgia. Make sure you follow these naming rules. The name must contain the words limited liability company, limited company. It's okay to abbreviate the word limited as limited and the word company as co. Abbreviations such as LLC, LLC, LC, or LC are also acceptable. Don't decide on a name that may give the impression that your business is a government agency, bank, insurance company, or any business that requires a special license. Your chosen name must also be unique and distinguishable from all other existing names of all other types of business organizations, such as corporations or partnerships. Also, in Georgia, you can't exceed 80 characters, and that includes spaces and punctuation. To find important links and learn more about the naming guidelines stipulated by the Georgia Secretary of State, you can visit our Georgia Formation page right here. You can also easily check the availability of your chosen name for free by conducting a Georgia business name search through the Georgia portal online. But strangely, the Secretary of State warns that the search is not intended to serve as a name availability search. Regardless, once you've secured your name, it's a good idea to secure the domain of your LLC's website ASAP. You can click the link below to check domain availability and get an automatic discount. Even if you don't build your website immediately, registering the URL early is a wise move. Step 2, finding a resident agent. A resident agent accepts official communications and legal documents called service of process that are addressed to your LLC. This includes notices from the government and legal documents. This also means the agent must have a physical address and be available during business hours. You can be your own registered agent or appoint a friend, family member, or entity authorized to conduct business in the state. But the critical note here is the name and address of the registered agent will become public record. Use of a PO box or mail service like UPS isn't permitted, so privacy becomes an issue for a lot of people. Paying for a registered agent service usually runs about $10 a month or less and is a good idea because of the privacy it provides. Your residential address is not going to be made public. Using the link in the description will allow Northwest to act as your LLC's registered agent for free for 1 whole year. We've haggled them way down in price, so use that link if you're thinking a commercial service is right for you. We like Northwest because they take care of all the details. They've got it down. They've been doing this for over 20 years. Step 3, filing your LLC Articles of Organization. Next up is filing your LLC Articles of Organization. This document includes crucial information such as your LLC's name, the registered agent's name and address, and whether the LLC will be managed by managers or members. In Georgia, there are 3 ways to file the LLC Articles of Organization: by hand, by mail, or electronically. To file your Articles of Organization, download and complete Form CD-030. Mail and by hand submissions can be made to this address, and use the Submit Paper Filing Online option for the electronic paper submission. First, visit the Secretary of State's online services page and create a user account. Then select Create or Register a Business and follow up with Create a New Domestic Business, and then choose Domestic Limited Liability Company. For electronic submissions, the fee is $100. For mail and by hand submissions, the fee is $110. The fastest option is to file purely electronically through the Georgia Corporations Division website. We highly recommend this method as it typically takes only around 7 business days for approval. Mail submissions take about 15 business days. Processing time for hand-delivered applications varies, but very likely will be no longer than 15 business days. If your LLC was formed in another state and you'd like to do business in Georgia, you'll need to file Form CD-241, Application for Certificate of Authority for Foreign Limited Liability Company. The fee is $225 if the application is made in person. Mailing it in costs an extra $10. Step 4, creating an LLC operating agreement. While not mandated by Georgia law, we strongly advise you to establish an LLC operating agreement. This written document serves to promote harmony and reduce potential conflicts among all involved parties. An operating agreement for your LLC is an internal document that provides a comprehensive framework outlining information like ownership structure and operational guidelines, and it encompasses various aspects including the rights and responsibilities of members, distribution rights, profits, internal procedures. Also, some banks may ask for one along with a business plan when you open a business bank account or pursue loans. To make things easier for you, we've provided a free operating agreement template on our formation page. You'll find it right below this section. We've also included a free business plan generator there too. Step 5, obtaining an LLC EIN. The final step is to obtain an employer identification number, which is a federal tax identification number too. This unique number allows the IRS to identify and track your business's tax and filing status. You'll need the EIN to open a business bank account, manage federal and state taxes, and hire employees. The process is super simple and completely free of charge through the IRS. Post-formation steps. After you've successfully formed your LLC, there are a few important things to keep in mind. Note that all businesses in Georgia must file a report every year, the annual registration. This can be done at the Georgia Corporations Division portal. The fee is $50 for an online filing and $60 for a paper filing. Visit the how-to guide, File Annual Registration, for more details. Next, keep your business assets and transactions separate from personal ones to maintain the limited liability protection provided by your LLC. If you commingle your personal and business assets, you've broken your corporate veil, which means creditors may be able to pursue your personal assets in order to satisfy business debts. Among other things, this means having a separate business checking account and business credit card. You should also consider hiring an accountant to help you manage your finances effectively. Also, start building business credit. You can find our preferred resources and cards by following the guide below. Last but not least, having business insurance is wise and often required as all businesses inevitably face risks. To simplify the process, a service like Northwest can manage that for you, saving you time and effort so you can focus on running your business. And that's it. That's all there is to know about setting an LLC up in Georgia. All the resources mentioned in this video can be found in the description below. We hope you found this video really useful. If you have more questions, explore the rest of our channel and website for free resources and guides to start your Georgia business. We've compiled lists of the best local Georgia accountants, lawyers, and registered agents on our site. If you have any more questions, hit us up